We learn a lot about macrolearning, or we hear about it. But what is microlearning? Microlearning is short lessons, usually 3 to 8 minutes at the most, available anywhere, especially mobile devices. Most of our students access some or all their learning materials on their mobile devices. So think always mobile devices, especially as you create these short lessons. Also, nothing longer than 8 minutes. Most of the new generation are raised on YouTube shorts. So anything long videos, more than likely, it's not going to be watched. So microlearning also think interaction. The student cannot be a passive learner just watching because they're probably going to think, okay, I can listen in the background and be surfing something else. So there should be at least one interaction every 3 minutes of video. A lot of software interact with YouTube. You can create these questions where the video is being paused, even if you just ask them question. Preferably, they need to be doing something, answering a question, multiple choice, fill in the blank, but something the student needs to be doing. And you can start the video by telling them that the video will pause and you will be asked questions. So, microlearning is learning that takes place outside the traditional classrooms, that the students can get to the learning from anywhere, anytime. Microlearning is online learning with activity given to students when they need it. Think YouTube. All phones almost come with YouTube. So you can create a playlist for your course. You can create a channel. I know some faculty will create an account and all the videos on that YouTube channel is actually just related to their course. So why microlearning? Microlearnings help to take the information from the working, or as we sometimes call it, short-term memory into the long-term memory. Long-term memory is where they need to access that memory on a test. We hope, of course, that the learning that takes place is going to help the students more than answer the questions correctly on a test. To retain the learning, think engagement activity, build neural connections so that the students, for the duration of the course and after the course, have access to that information from their long-term memory. Microlearning fits the neurology of learning. Microlearning and the forgetting curve. So the forgetting curve talks about how long does it take for something that we learn to forget it. So think about firsthand when you retrieve that information, and that's when you ask them the question, pause the video, they retrieve the information, and then they retrieve it again. So you can ask the question in multiple videos, different kind of question that allow the student to retrieve previously learned information and connect it together. So the forgetting curve is information learned but lost with time is if it's not reviewed. These are possible of microlearning, short boosted learning done at the student's time, interaction. If you can create it games like, better, repetition, think forgetting curve, and ungraded. Ask question in the comment if I can be of any help.